Hello and welcome, this is MouseScanner, and we're back with some more of the multi-consumer products playthrough of Stellaris using the MegaCorp DLC. Our war's going quite well. We've conquered just about every system of our enemy here, although we have the allies of our enemy to deal with, so that will be something we do in the future. But before we get going, let's just make sure everything is going alright on our planet. So we have only 3 jobs here, but we are already building something that should give us more jobs, so I think we're alright here for the meantime. Let's go on to our next system here. So we only have 1 job, 1 house. We are running low on energy credits. Some of that's probably the war. I guess it wouldn't hurt to do generator district. This planet's more about the minerals or mining, but yeah, let's just go ahead and build that. Okay, next system. 8 jobs, 10 houses. I don't think we really need to do anything there, unless of course we wanted to upgrade something, but again, we have plenty of jobs at the moment. Same thing here. We're already constructing a couple things here, so we'll hold off on that, although we do have no jobs, and this is probably not going to help that too much, so we'll keep an eye on that. I mean, we do have things we can upgrade, so we'll be able to take care of that. And then here, 5 jobs, 8 houses. We'll hit that. We'll hit this point before we run out of the job, so I'm not going to worry about it just now. Just wanted to make sure everything was running okay. So where are we at the current moment? We've just conquered this system, and I'm having one of my fleets go to bombard here. The other fleet will repair at the station once we've actually captured it. And then we also have this system over here that has a planet. We have some troops here. They're not enough to land on it at the moment, but my ally is bombarding. So I could send the troops there, or I could send them here where I believe... Oh. Let's do repair fleet. Let's see what that does. I'm actually curious. Alright, well, in any case, let's continue here. Alright, so we're going to keep an eye on this and wait for us to actually... You know what? Why don't we just have this fleet bombard while we're at it? Okay, now it looks like it. We have possession. Then once this is done repairing, we'll switch and do the others. Okay, what do we got going here? Okay. And our transfer fleet repaired. So what did that do for them? Seems like they have the same strength, so that may not have really been all that necessary. Oh, they probably took a little bit of damage when that one fleet came in. That's probably what that was all about. Alright, so as I was saying, there is a planet here. It is being bombarded by my ally, which we can't really rely on them staying. What is the army strength here? 432, so that is stronger than our army, but if I remember correctly, the army here isn't as strong. Maybe I'm misremembering. Oh yeah, 214. So by the time we get there, we'd probably be able to conquer that. So you know what? Let's go over there first. We could recruit more troops, but by the time they get there, I don't know. That's a long way to go. Then again, we may want more troops. Oh, okay, we're doing fine on energy credits. Maybe that was just a monthly tick thing. Okay, you know what? Let's go to... Yeah, we're up at Prime here. And recruit. I haven't really been doing the robot assault armies, but let's actually take a look at the stats. So combat stat-wise, it is the same except for health and morale. They have no morale, so that's actually quite good. Let's just go through here real quick and see... Does anybody have greater combat strength than that? These guys do. But you know what? Let's try out the robots. Now, it doesn't seem like there's any difference between these 2 robots. It's probably just because we have 2 robot templates. So... Let's build... Let's say 4. That should be good. I think these also have greater upkeep. They do. But yeah. Now we also have the Psionic Warriors, but I'm not really sure where we'd recruit those. It probably depends on what population. So, what would be the closest planet that would have our population type? I'm going to assume not here. I mean, there's our population right there, so I actually don't know why we don't have the science. Oh, maybe we haven't done the technology yet. We're probably working on it. Ah, we're working on it. I thought we had already done it. All right. Never mind. I remembered selecting the tech, but I didn't remember if I had completed it or not. This is a new recording session for me, so you have to forgive me for not remembering 100% of what was going on. Okay, let's What's going on here? At least one hostile fleet is present in some... How do they keep getting back here? Huh. Well, again, the space station should be able to easily smash them. I mean, they only have 273. Maybe they were, like, missing in action or something. We'll see this happen in a second.
Under assault.
Boom. Boom. Dead. Alright, where's our one science ship? It's there. I kind of want it to come over here and do that thing. We all have our other science ship that's kind of just sitting around, not doing anything. We could recruit a scientist to have them actually do something. You know what? That's probably not a bad idea. Let's just go ahead and do that. Keep them busy. Yeah, look at that energy credits now. I'm not really sure why it was negative for that brief period. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and recruit. Not governor. Scientist. Alright. Anomaly research speed. That could be decent. These other ones aren't that great. Let's go ahead and grab Slugri here, I think. Okay. And then you can finish surveying there, and then I'm just going to go ahead and queue up a couple of these. There may be hostile aliens, so I might have to be careful with that, but... Oh well. Alright. Let's go ahead. And, you know, that should also get them attrition. I mean, that wasn't a big fleet, so it may not be that big of a deal, but... Oh, okay. Yeah, you are good to go. So we're going to switch now. You're going to go there, and you are going to repair. Let's make sure we have the indiscriminate. Yeah, that's exactly what we want. How do we do on the... You know, with indiscriminate, with that big of a fleet, really chops away at the planet, and hopefully we can come in and land those troops and just conquer the system and move on. Now, ideally, I'd actually like to bombard these planets into oblivion, but I really just don't have the ability to have my fleet sitting around. We want to press the war and get going while we have the advantage that we clearly have. I guess we might as well just tell these guys to just land directly on the planet. By the time they get there, we'd want them to do that anyway. Alright. You know what, we should actually have them do the better robots. We have them do the food harvesting, which... I think we'd rather have them do this one. We're going to lose some growth there, but that's okay. Alright, let's continue.
Upscaling complete.
Okay. Another hostile fleet. Now, how the heck did they get there? Like, how are they getting here? They're jumping through my... Do they have some kind of technology I don't know about? Well, they're going to retake the system, because that's a 22K fleet almost, but I'm really confused how they got there. I mean, this is a choke point. How do they get past me? And we own all these systems, so they can't have... I don't know how they did that. And that's like, what, the third time that they've done that? Well, now we know that we don't have to worry about that massive fleet, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and follow through with my plans here. But I'm going to go ahead and grab this system, and then we're going to have these two fleets meet up, and we're going to go over to their capital. It looks like we're going to have some difficulty here, because they are going to retake this. There's not a whole lot we can do about it. Thankfully, we've moved all our ships out of here. Maybe we'll cause some casualties to them, because this is a decently powerful station, but...
Potential market survey completed.
Where's this combat? Oh, of course. Alright, how are we doing on the devastation here? So 38%, and their armies are down to 159. The other thing is they do not have a army. So they can bombard me here. But this is just garrison that we more or less got for free, I think. So, and they can't invade. So they're really just hurting their own population. Okay. Let's have these guys get sent back. And when they arrive, I mean, this will probably be over. Alright. So we wanted to do more construction because you don't have that many jobs. So, with that in mind, we should probably upgrade the mineral purification plant. So that takes volatile motes, which we have. And that's going to go from 1 job to 2 jobs. Wow, amazing progress. Okay. Now they just sit here.
Seizure of planetary asset.
We'll be all right.
Upscaling complete.
All right. Let's have these 2 fleets get together, and we will both go. You can just stay there. Alright, let's see how that fight is going.
Market secured.
Alright, we got it. No surprise, really.
Detritus analyzed.
Okay, let's see how this is going. Just get some research. Alright, I'm actually glad I moved the science ship rather than keeping it in this area, because obviously we would have gotten jumped on. And then when these guys get together, we can merge them. How are we doing on that construction of the army? We're probably not that far away from doing it. And how powerful is that army, out of curiosity? Only 63. All right. So the question is, should we start building more ships? Part of me knows that we're going to have a lot of losses in this big fight. We're going to have the advantage because it will be like, what? 28k to more than 28k to 21.5, so we should definitely have the advantage there. So I'm thinking we go ahead and go to Gorham Station and we just start cranking out ships we know we're going to lose. So like corvettes, destroyers, especially corvettes, those are going to go down, so we might as well start. Question is, do we have enough technology to upgrade them? It's possible. I mean, we can hit save right now. So is there anything here that we've improved over time? Armor is better. That's the same. That's the same. That's the same. Okay, so slight changes, but the armor is now a little bit more up to snuff, so that's good. We'll go ahead and save that design. And now we can start cranking out those corvettes. And I want to make sure I stay on top of that, but those are the ships we're most likely going to lose. Probably some destroyers as well.
Upscaling complete.
Okay, so these 2 fleets should merge.
Detritus analyzed.
Okay, so our science ship no longer has anything to do. We have gamma laser progress and then some physics research and engineering research. Okay, great. So let's go ahead and grab our science ship. We know we're going to have a fight over here, so we might as well just send that on its way. And we'll wait until the merge happens. Alright, forest adaptation. Continued interaction between our colonists and the wandering forests on such and such have revealed that the trees are in possession of some form of rudimentary communal intelligence. They seem to have adapted to our presence and now go out of their way to avoid damaging the property of our colonists, even without the use of the insect pheromone. Spirits among the colonists have risen. Okay, cool.
Research actualized.
I feel like this is sending me multi-consumer products straight from the bargain bin to the garbage bin. Oh, that's so insulting. Okay, so we actually have the next best tier of armor. I'm glad I upgrade things. So advanced afterburners, not really that interesting. Planet build speed, I mean it's cheap. Black cannons. It's cheap. We'll do that. Okay, so Gorham Station finished its one thing, so let's go ahead really quickly. You are done with the recruitment of the army as well, so I'm going to go ahead and have you guys start moving over here and have the army merge together, hopefully. And then we're going to go back into the ship designer. We're going to go back to the Corvette. We're going to get that better armor. Okay. Yes. We're going to go ahead and just go right back to cranking out the Corvettes. That one Corvette's a little out of date. Oh well. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so I assume these two have merged up now. So what are we looking at? We've got 19K and 9.6K. So that's awesome. Let's keep going. And then hopefully we can jump on these guys and...
Upscaling complete.
Okay. So we've arrived. I don't want to engage them right away. We do have the downside of having this big station here, which gives them a little bit of an advantage. Oops. Didn't I not have these guys selected? Okay. So we'll just go to the edge of the system. Now granted, our range is so high that we might engage like almost right away. We don't really want to do that, but we might be forced into that. Okay, so go back to Gorham Station, build another Corvette. Alright, this is where things are going to happen. When we jump in, I'm probably going to slow down too. Oh, more research. Ah, now we have the Psionic Army. Okay, so Chemical Bliss, Senior Outrage Agency, Defense Army Health, Commerce Megaplexes might be worth getting. I'm gonna go with that one. How is the planet doing? They're doing a good job probably devastating it. Again, it's your population, guys. What are you doing here?
Incoming transmission.
Yeah, we got something going on here. So this is just a migration treaty? Yeah, that's fine. Alright, here we are. Let's slow down. And I'm not sure if they're just gonna, like, come to me, or if I have to come to them. I have a feeling it's more I have to come to them. Hopefully we can knock over this before they intervene. Oh, here they come. We want them to meet us away from the station. So we're going to back off. Because we don't want that involved. Okay, now.
Competitors engaged.
Now, I do expect losses here. Looks like they're jumping out. That was a lot of losses. This should be devastating to them from a war exhaustion standpoint. And then we can come in and finish off the station. Oh, we got another fleet coming in. Okay, open borders. So it looks like we are improving relations with those one guys. Well,
Research
up to
actualized.
50% ore exhaustion. The problem is, how many ships did we lose in that? I think I can merge these two fleets now because of the massive losses we just took. So we will do so. Yeah. So let's take a look at our fleet. So we've got 16 corvettes, 15 destroyers, 12 cruisers, and 3 battleships. I'm not sure we lost any of our big ships, but we definitely lost corvettes. That's no question about it. All right. So I'm just going to go into orbit right now, and then when we get that opportunity, we will do some stuff. All right, so we finished that. It was pretty cheap. I guess we can take the cruiser hull points. I wouldn't mind that. Although we also have the greater missiles. The cruiser hull points is it's cheaper, and we have probably more benefit from it immediately. Okay, so our science ship is kind of sitting here, so we're going to go ahead and have it go in and do all those research projects. The troops are still kind of waiting to meet up with the other troops, so that's fine. Let's go over to Gorham Station and keep cranking out those corvettes. Although, we are getting to a point where I'm probably going to want to start cranking out destroyers too. But in any case, this is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.